The 2024 Copa America is about to kick off. 16 teams are competing to be the continental champions. Can Messi's Argentina retain the title, or will their trophy-winning streak come to an end? Hello and welcome to Football Now. The 2024 Copa America is the latest tournament to begin in what is a very busy summer for football. Due to the multi-city venues, the hosts, the USA, will be using this competition as a dress rehearsal for hosting FIFA World Cup games in just 2 years' time. Let's take a look at just what is to come. Reigning champions and 15-time winners Argentina meet Canada in the opening game in Atlanta. Peru and Chile will provide stern competition in Group A, having both won the tournament twice. They will both expect to make it through to the knockout rounds. Group B contains 4 teams that have never won the competition before. Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela and Jamaica will be looking to fix that this time around. Hosts, the USA, are joined by 15 times champions Uruguay, Panama and Bolivia in Group C. Brazil meet their equals in Group D. Their skill will be tested by Colombia, Paraguay and Costa Rica. A mix of teams from the CONMEBOL and CONCACAF federations means that only for the second time in the tournament's history, 2024's Copa America starts with 4 groups of 4 teams. It's a 6-team increase from the last edition in 2021.
I think overall, for me, this tournament is interesting because of the mix of the CONCACAF teams that are invited and the aspirations of specifically the United States and Mexico to show that their next generations can compete with these big boys like Argentina, like Brazil, and like some of the other South American countries, Uruguay, Colombia, who have been consistent presences on the international stage. It's entirely possible we have a semifinal that looks like the Copa America in Brazil a few years ago and Copa Americas of the past, but it's also possible that there's a bit of a spoiler in the US, in Mexico, or even one of the other CONCACAF teams. So I think that blend is really interesting. Can those greats of the past continue to show why they're great, or is it time for a new team, a new generation of players to emerge, whether that's the US, whether that's Mexico, or whether that's Uruguay, Colombia, or the rest. So I think that's what intrigues me overall about the tournament is that you have a lot of kind of questions about, I guess, the hierarchy that's existed in the Americas for so long.
It's been an excellent few years for Argentina. They picked up the Copa America trophy in 2021 before famously winning the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. After which there were rumours that Lionel Messi could hang up his boots and retire at international level. But now, at 36 years old, he's set to captain his nation at yet another international tournament.
No, it's incredible. It's incredible. And I think it shows how important Argentina is for Messi. If you look back, there was always that perception that maybe for Argentina, he had to work twice as hard to kind of have an impact on games. It wasn't like Barcelona. And there was always that tension of him trying to carry the team. But I think over the last 4 years, we've seen Messi feel more comfortable in his surroundings. Feel he has the trust and feel he can trust in his teammates to carry their part of the side. So I think if this was the Argentina of 3 or 4 years ago, there would obviously be a question whether Messi would still be playing. Not because he doesn't love Argentina or doesn't love playing for the national team, but it required him doing the job of 3 or 4 people. And that definitely isn't the case nowadays. He can pick his moments, and they're incredible, spectacular moments, but he trusts the guys around him.
Well, Argentina's continental rivals Brazil are facing a few challenges in their preparations for this tournament. They'll be without their star man Neymar, who is still struggling with a knee injury that has kept him out for almost the entire club season. It was thought that this could be his last international tournament. So have we already seen the last of him in that iconic yellow shirt?
I think he's going to the World Cup in 2026. I hope he recovers well from all the injuries, all the things that is happening outside from the field. We are going to miss Neymar and all the good talent that he has and the magic on the field. So I think for the show, we need Neymar also, because Brazil is also being known for the stars and these new names that we are knowing every match and every tournament. So I think he's going, these maximum stars that we have, they're going to their last tournament. But I think Neymar is gonna be, and it could be its last World Cup.
Well, Argentina and Brazil are the favourites, but the likes of Ecuador, Venezuela and Costa Rica have never seen glory at the Copa America and could be the teams to watch. So, what are the chances of a new name on the trophy this time around?
I think that a surprise could be Venezuela, because in the national qualifiers for the World Cup, it is the new surprise that we have. So I think it could be Venezuela, it could be Ecuador, Mexico also, that is part of our group. And it's also a national team that will have a lot of support from everybody that is going to be in the stadiums, because Mexico has a lot of people living there in the United States. Also Colombia, because it is a national team that is growing up so fast. It has a lot of other stars and young stars. But if I have to pick one national team that could be a surprise, I will go to Venezuela.
2024's latest festival of football is about to begin, but who will be crowned Copa America champions? Let us know your thoughts using the hashtag #FootballNowCopaAmerica. That's all we have time for from our studio here in Doha. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.